So is it safe to say that Time Bomb is really from 4-5 Bigs?
No, he's not.
Me and my niggas live that good life. Great life, nigga. In the trap till the morning light. I trap shit out here, so you better grip your pistol tight. Better keep it on. Mom and dad was too young to raise me right. I became a man off of the drugs I slain. Mary Jane, ecstasy, and that good heroin. Trap shit. We got here, trap for a bottle, the laws will hang. Too many stitches round this bitch, niggas afraid.
So can we tap into that crew of dudes to get some authenticity to what you're saying, or to get some validity? Can we tap into that crew of dude? Think about that, and we gonna bring Looney Root in. Peace and blessings, brother. How you doing, Looney Root?
Cool. What's going on, man?
Peace and blessings, big dog. Much love and respect, big homie.
Hey, look, hey, check me out. I'm on here to defend certain things with my hood. About Time Bomb. Me and Time Bomb talked this morning. I went on ahead and gave it a chance to holler at him because he been saying some super foul shit. And I'm gonna keep it real. I recorded our phone calls. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need nobody going back on their word of what they said. You know what I'm saying? He do talk reckless, but he went on here lying and shit. And I'm gonna put it out there. And people gonna be mad. When that little paperwork came out, I looked him up. He ain't on there. He's like, man, they lying, they lying. I said, okay, but you see how I feel when you lie on the homies? You sitting up here, you representing us, and at the same time, you downing all of us. I gave it a chance because at first I didn't have too much to say to him. You feel me? I gave it a chance because once upon a time, he was my partner.
Righteous.
You feel me? So what I'm telling him to do is he need to get on here and fix this. Don't get on here and lie. I don't care about nothing else he got going on. Get your stream on, get your money, do whatever you gonna do. But don't get on here and lie on us. I'm 50 years old. I'm a single father. My whole hood, no, I'm not even in the streets like that no more. But I'm still Looney Root from the islands, and I'm not gonna let nobody tarnish nothing over there.
Righteous.
You feel me? That's all I'm on. So you need to fix all that. Because I even told you the truth. Time Bomb, I looked that up, and it wasn't nothing under your name in Megan's Law.
That's right.
You feel me? I don't play them games. I'm not gonna lie on you just because I don't like you. When I was banging and we was going at whoever we was going at, if we felt like they was with it, we be like, damn, them niggas came through. You feel me? Excuse me, I know y'all don't do too much cursing on there.
No, do your thing, big dog.
Y'all ends came through, and you know we did our stuff. But that's I'm gonna leave that where it's at.
Yes, sir.
Time Bomb, you need to fix that. You need to come with another subject, partner.
I feel like you know, niggas like.
Yeah, we just talked though.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something. I think it was wrong for me to talk about the hood stuff on the internet, but people keep playing these internet games. You feel me? And you know, people keep posting me on Facebook and talking shit and writing other people that I beef with from the islands, and I don't like that. You know what I mean?
But that ain't got nothing to do with the internet. Come holler at them. You know what I'm saying? I never meant to get on there and holler at Wack. Wack took it a different route though. He got a personal issue with somebody, and it's that he got a personal issue with the homie. That's between them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna turn on somebody. I don't care who it is. I'm not. I've been through the ringers with people, but one thing I'm not is a bitch, and I ain't never because you. I didn't name last night. My little Crip bra from Pomano hit me. And he was like, dang, they was talking about you. Looney Root's a reputable, but he done been slapped up in the hood. He been raped. He been this. Never played them games. And you know that, Time Bomb. You got to quit lying on people, my nigga.
Look, let me tell you something.
I ain't got nothing else to say, big dog. I'm over that. But I had to
I got a personal. Okay, can I say this?
I appreciate you, big dog. 100.
My bad. Say what you gonna say.
Me and Big Loon been dealing with each other for years. We get into it. We get next day we cool. this and that. We've been dealing with each other for years. So
and Dada, my nigga, hold on. Dada, my boy Northside Nuisance in the car. I raised him. I watched him play with marbles and throw rocks at cars.
Right.
Dada from the turf.
Right.
Dada
is from the section.
Raised like he's a real island baby.
But everybody said he was a Crip. Everybody said he was a Crip. So
well, they can eat ass. I said that. Everybody know who I am.
Righteous. So is it safe to say that Time Bomb is really from 4-5 Bigs?
No, he's not. He was supposed to get put on, like he told me last night. I don't have to get put on. We talked on the phone.
Right.
I let a few homies know.
I never got put on.
I talked to him.
Right.
I even told him we need to get down. He told me he need 10 of me. That's another story though. but no, he ain't. As far as I'm concerned,
right.
No.
Hey, but this is what I want to. This is what I want to contribute to it.
But he does rep it. But
right.
This is crazy.
I'm 50 years old, homie. I'm past that now, but I still love where I come from. Righteous. I love the fuck out my community. Right. If you're wrong, you wrong, and if you're right, you right, big dog.
Righteous.
So what make me not be from the islands? Is it because I beef for people?
I mean, if you really want to go there, when the homie took you to whose house, they told you had to not have a 90-day op. You know how the islands is. We strict. We the only ones there. So we're not accepting anybody.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And see, I'm from the old school when we were outnumbered. And to tell you the truth, I feel like we still outnumbered because where I'm at, where I've come from.
So in 90 days, when I got on the
personal issues with people and you taking it out on everybody, partner. You got to quit doing that, my nigga. So I'm not finna get up here and call no threats or be funny, but you foul, dog. You super foul. You down my nigga Damu, Phil Dog, my nigga Bagsby. You and my bad for saying their names on there, but it is what it is. You be down in some real life homies. Ant Dog, my nigga Ant Dog, you putting people's name in your mouth, my nigga. We talked about this on the phone too.
Look, man.
I ain't afraid to admit I talked to you last night and this morning.
That's right.
Look, man.
Am I lying?
Look, them niggas is coming at me, so I can't defend myself.
Coming at you, dog.
I can't defend myself.
Ain't nobody. Hey, time bomb. Ain't nobody coming at you, dog. And you know I know this. But the stuff you're doing, who's to blame them? I asked you the same question. Yay. That's
yes,
the name.
Sir.
Bobby
yes,
Ye
sir.
asked
yes,
you
sir.
and a few other people because I watched that whole 4-hour thing. Me and my sister was sitting here laughing.
That's right, big dog. Much love.
And I'm gonna keep it real. One thing I don't play with is paperwork. If the paperwork real, then it's real.
Right.
I looked it up.
Right.
I got custody of my son.
That's
so
right.
He was right. I wouldn't have my son. I did look it up.
Right.
And I, like I told one of the homies, I said his name ain't in there, so I'm not gonna play with him like that.
That's right.
I'm not gonna like make up nothing just to make him look bad. We're gonna make him look bad behind his bullshit truth that he's bullshitting on.
Right.
I don't make up shit about people because I don't play that.
I can dig that. Yes,
but
sir.
He needs to stop that, my nigga. If you repping this, rep it right. But to me, you're not from the hood, and I told you that even while we were talking in a cool way. You're not from the turf, dog. I know I seen you float around and move around. You done pulled up on me back in the days. I'm not gonna take that, but stop playing.
Righteous.
So why am I not from this section? What makes me not be from the islands?
All right, if you grew up over there, that's a different. I'm talking about you're not active. You ain't in none of the hood. You want to go there? You ain't in none of. I told you this last night after the thing you had with Bobby Ye. You ain't in none of the hood flicks. If you really want to go there, you ain't in none of that.
Okay. That part is true, but I don't see eye to eye with a lot of individuals over there.
I don't see eye to eye with individuals either, but I'm still shaking their hands and loving them because that's what I gotta do. On the real. But I'm done talking. I had to say my piece. You need to fix that because I ain't no punk over here. You need to fix that. You need to get your own little podcast, and you need to apologize to a lot of people. Like really put it out there, or do it on here, because that's a lie, my nigga. I'm Looney Roo, homie. I'm out. Hey,
good looking out, big dog. Much love from mine to yours.
All right.
For sure,
Right.
for sure.
I don't know how to get out of here, so
hold on, I got you. Let me see.
You know what, Bobby? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this on live, right? I'm gonna say this on live.
Take your time.
Now,
don't speak from emotion. Just take your time. Take a breather, and say whatever you got to say.
I'm gonna say this on live. Like everything he said, like far as most of the things he said was true. Some stuff wasn't accurate. But me not being with the homies, I just didn't see eye to eye with the way it's moving, and that just right there is like, okay, I got to associate with certain individuals. I got it because I feel like I got to dig niggas up like gold, real niggas up like gold, and find niggas. It's like you don't call everybody your family, right? You got to go just because they born in your family and your blood. You don't call them your family. You got to go dig niggas up and find the gold. And then that's who you call your family, right? Now, I'm going to see, this is the thing. Every time I apologize to these niggas, I get up and then I see some shit on Facebook. There's some people sending me a message. There's some, and you know what I mean? So that's the thing. So like, if you say I'm not from the islands, if anybody say I'm not from the islands, did that take away from me being a real nigga? Did that take away from me being a rider?
It does reduce your character, respectfully, Kim, folks, because if you're banging something that you're not officially a part of, that makes you seem like you're a pretender. You feel what I'm saying? There's better things. No, word is bond.
I'm officially a part of the islands. It's just that this is they get back to get me mad because I beef with a lot. As you could tell, I'm fighting with the homies. I'm beef with a lot of homies, and see, a lot of the homies listen to gossip and all that stuff. Me, I sock niggas in the mouth and call niggas out. And I don't know, man. It's just that's the thing. Like, I'm just an aggressive person when it comes to, I just don't see it eye to eye with a lot of homies. That's what it is.
Now let me just say something to you. If you would allow it, if you're receptive to the information that I'm gonna share with you. We all then had our scrimmages and skirmishes with our individual respective sets. Never would I ever come to the internet and talk about my gang affairs to a lot of individuals who are nosy, who really don't give a fuck, or who's looking for a reason to say, criticize and try to condemn a nigga. Hood business and hood politics stage.
Yeah, but this the thing though, right? They go to the internet first. A bitch posted me up on Facebook 3 months ago. These niggas was having all type of weird shit on the internet, talking shit about me. I can't never live in peace. You know what I mean? I can't never live in peace. Now, none of them niggas can beat me up. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Even if they send 5 niggas my way, I'm still gonna win. I promise that. But it's just like, you can say all this stuff, but none of you niggas can beat me up. I guarantee if you was to jump me, I'll still beat all you niggas up. Facts.
Me and my niggas live that good life. Life in the trap till the morning light.